Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva for those of you that are new. It's been a long time since I've been on here to update you guys on my ADF journey. So I figured why not make a video and kind of just explain what's been going on, whether or not I'm still doing ADF and my progress so far on this journey. So the last time I posted a video was literally months and months ago. I think at this point it's been 4 months or maybe even more than that. So as I record this video, today is December the 3rd, Saturday, December 3rd, and happy to say I am fasting, although that hasn't been the case the last 4 months since I posted to YouTube. So pretty much the last time I filmed the video was when I had achieved my goal weight for the year, which my goal weight for the year, or I guess like my weight loss goal for the year was to lose 30 pounds. The last time I made a video, I was like, oh my God, guys, I made it. And I was super excited. My starting weight was 200 pounds, right around 200 pounds. And my goal weight was to get to 170 pounds. Well, I was able to do that. That was my goal for the entire year. And I was able to do that in just a few months. From when I first started fasting in February of this year to the end of June, I had already lost all the weight. So I was like, So my birthday came up at the end of July. I turned 30 on July 30th, and right after that I went on a vacation with my friends to Mexico. And let me tell y'all, when I came back from vacationing, my whole ADF went right out the window. I didn't fast again for 2 months. I literally just took off, and I was like, I'm not fasting anymore. I already got to my goal, so like, why do I need to keep fasting? And I completely stopped fasting for 2 whole months. At that point, I want to say I was about maybe 165-ish, give or take a few pounds. And I felt great. Like I was on top of the world. My clothes were starting to fit me. I felt amazing. But then of course, when I stopped fasting, I went back into all my old habits, all my old routines, including like eating a lot of carbs, drinking a lot of alcohol, and not putting any restrictions on what I was eating and drinking. So yeah, within those 2 months, I started gaining pound by pound all the weight that I had lost back, and I went back up to 175 pounds. So I gained back 10 pounds within those 2 months, which really sucked. But then, so that was August and September when I didn't fast. By the end of September, I was like, okay, this is too much. Something has to change. I need to get back to my fasting. So at the beginning of October, I started fasting again, and I've been fasting ever since. So now it's been 2 months since I started fasting, since now it's the beginning of December. And since I started fasting again, I've lost 15 pounds. So I've gone all the way from 175, which is where I was at the end of September, to now the lowest weight I've seen was I think 2 weeks ago, and I was at 160 pounds, which is insane. I haven't been 160 pounds in years at this point. Years. So it's been very exciting for me to be able to see those numbers on the scale. It's been very exciting for me to be able to fit into my old clothes, and just like feel like myself again. I say this in every video, and I will continue to say this in every video. ADF, it just works. It works. And ADF is easy. If you've done OMAD, if you've done keto, if you've done any type of fasting or any type of like restrictive eating, and't done those, which is why I say that it's easy. ADF is the easiest one of all of those that I've tried. And I've done keto, I've done OMAD, and I've done keto and OMAD at the same time. And it still easier than doing ADF. And I'm losing weight more consistently than when I was doing keto and ADF, right? So like, if you are maybe like watching this video to kind of like know whether or not ADF works, it works. I've been doing ADF since February of 2022, and now we're going into December. So all that time, anytime that I was fasting, I was losing weight. Anytime that I wasn't fasting, I was either stagnant or I was gaining weight. And once I got back into fasting again, the weight started just coming off. Like the last 2 months, the weight just came off. And even though my journey has not been straightforward, I'm still making progress. And that's the most important thing, is that no matter how things are going, that you're still making progress. And for me, I've seen myself, I've seen the numbers on the scale, I've seen how my clothes fit me, I've seen how my body looks when I look at myself in the mirror. I know that I'm making progress, even if it's not as quick as I would want it, even if it's not as consistent as I would want it. I'm still making progress. I'm still taking steps forward. Back there, those are my son's books. I'm literally parked at the library right now, renting him some books because he's an avid reader and we go through books like you would not believe. So instead of buying books, I am now getting books for free at the library. Anyways, back to where I was. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about is kind of like how my fasting schedule is. My fasting schedule has pretty much, dust bunnies, has pretty much stayed the same since the last time that I posted a video, when I was doing 3 days a week. At the beginning of October, I was doing Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday fasting because I had like work things, and like I prefer to fast when I'm at work rather than when I'm at home, obviously. But things have changed and I'm back now to being on a schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday for my fast days, and then eating the rest of the days. So I'm not a traditional ADFer, and I'm not a strict ADFer where I fast literally every other day. I fast 3 days a week. Those 3 days a week are the days that I am most comfortable with, and that's kind of what I've stuck to since I found out about ADF back in February. One other change I implemented into my ADF journey was dry fasting. And I want to make a separate video about dry fasting, but dry fasting for me only lasted for about 2 weeks before I was like, girl, this is not for me, and I stopped dry fasting altogether. Another thing that's changed is coffee. I am no longer drinking coffee, like, at all. I've kind of weaned myself off of drinking coffee, especially when I was doing my dry fast, because when I was doing dry fasting, I was not drinking anything all day. So that kind of like weaned me off of coffee, and then now I'm to a point where I'm just not drinking coffee anymore, like, at all, even on my feast days. So yeah, now on my fast days, I just drink carbonated water, and I just keep it real low maintenance. I don't have to worry about anything. I just drink water when I feel thirsty. But yeah, those are the only other changes that I can think of to my fasting routine or my feast days that I've implemented since June. Otherwise, everything else is completely the same. But yeah, that is the update. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long, but I just needed to figure some stuff out, and I am now back to making videos about ADF and my journey on a more regular basis. But yeah, I have lost 40 pounds so far, which is mind-blowing. My starting weight was 198 pounds, like, officially, but like unofficially, I know that I had hit 200 pounds. I just wasn't weighing myself. And I'm now, my lowest weight that I've seen on the scale so far was 160. Today, I weighed myself this morning because I usually weigh myself on Saturdays, and I am at 162, but I'm okay with that because, again, it's not a linear journey. It's not always gonna go forward. Sometimes you're gonna weigh a little bit more, sometimes you're gonna weigh a little bit less, but I am at that like 40-ish pounds lost weight, which is incredible. My goal, as you guys know if you've watched my previous videos, but if you haven't, my goal is to get to 50 pounds lost and maintain a weight of under 150 pounds. I will be good once I lose these 10 pounds, and if I can lose 15, even better for me. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't watched my previous videos, please do. If you like the content, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see even more content from me through the month of December and into the new year. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.